know. I just like it in front of me. I like to have something to like touch or hold because I get busy hands.
The Jimmy hands. Those are spirit fingers, not to be confused with Jimmy hands.
What are Oh, jazz hands, right?
These are
This
not
is
spirit.
spirit
These are
fingers.
spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
What are jazz hands?
I think that's a full hand. I don't know. We're not dancers.
All right. I'm just gonna start. Um, Welcome back. Hi, Turd.
Hi, Turd.
Welcome back to Under the W. First of all, I got the best response from a 7-minute episode of a podcast about nothing.
Yep. Same. I got so many messages, so much love on my inbox, just from like the people I know, but people at work, and everybody's just like, that was so great. That was amazing. And I'm like, really?
It was 7 minutes of really things that are very important to us and I guess important to other people. I got like the cutest notification from someone I haven't talked to in a while that was like, just so you know, we had to meet under the American flag. Like they had a W
There you
that they had
go.
to meet under. And then our cousin texted and said um, that like her mom would be so happy that we were doing this, which was so cute. And just a lot of people relating already. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. I got messages that were like, I teared up at like your name and the meaning. I like, my best friend was like, I got chills so many times. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Great.
Yeah, it's been so nice. It's been so nice. So, what do you got? What are you bringing to Under the W this week? What do you got?
Well, I finished my first book of the year. So I want to talk a little bit about that. I will preface this by saying that I'm very generous with my stars on book reviews. Um, because, well, you know what? It's somebody's art, okay? And I'm not gonna down that. And I just think like if a book makes me feel something, then I'm gonna give it 5 stars. So take with this what you want. But I finished reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Um, and this is the third book I've read from her. I lent you one of them. I haven't read that one yet, the One True Loves, but
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
yeah, I haven't read that one yet, but I've read Daisy Jones and the Six and The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, both awesome books. Atmosphere is the first historical fiction that I've read from her, and it is about the first women working for NASA in the 80s. Um, and it starts out and like my heart's beating fast immediately when the book started, which is like that doesn't happen to me often. And then, it's just like a feel good story in a lot of ways, but it looks at um sexuality and there's discussions on religion that really resonated with me. And, I just love women bosses in the world. So, women working for NASA is like, yep, you're a boss.
Yeah,
So I just
yeah.
like absolutely love that book. 5 stars. You could have guessed it, but uh, yes.
Another shocking review.
So I love that one and definitely recommend as like if you're into historical fiction or even if you're not, it wasn't like history buff kind of stuff. There was romance and some fun things intertwined too. So loved it.
All right,
What are
I'll
you
put it on
bringing?
the list.
What are you bringing today?
I'm bringing, and I may have been influenced, but I'm bringing a vibration plate. I've been standing my 10 minutes, shaking it out, getting rid of my inflammation, I think. I've only used it 3 times. But
You look less inflamed.
right. I I am shocked at how sore I am afterwards.
Okay.
Not afterwards, like the next day. I was actually sore, like I did a workout. Obviously, it's supposed to be in combination with all of your workouts and it's not supposed to be an exercise itself, but I after 3 days, I feel a slight difference. So, we'll get back to you as the time goes on, and maybe it'll be collecting dust in the corner somewhere, but I have a feeling I will keep doing my 10 minutes a day. So, Yeah, so let's get into it. This episode, we're going to be talking about lost and found, what we're going to leave in 2025 and what we're going to find in 2026.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you got? You want to start? You got anything?
I'll start it. Okay. So 2025, I thought of this topic as like I'd like to think of one word that kind of encompasses what I'd like to lose. So for me, I would like to lose wastefulness in 2025, being like I don't want to waste food anymore. I don't want to waste money. I like to spend money. So I've done a lot of wasting on things that I just really don't need. And then lastly, I am done wasting my time. 2025.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm just like I want to get off my phone and stop wasting time doing things that just like are not serving me or like bettering me or serving other people. Like, of course, it's not all about me, but, I just think a year went by and I was like, wow, there was a lot of wasted time on like worrying about things or like getting upset about things that are out of my control.
Oh, yeah, doom scrolling. Just like,
Yeah, yeah, and it's like
yep.
it's so bad for my brain, I know, and brains in general. So I just am really like I'm no longer being wasteful. I would like to lose wastefulness in 2025, and I'll say I'm not taking this as like a resolution. Like I don't know what your thoughts are on like New Year's resolutions, and I'm not like a I'm not doing it. Like I don't have you know that's we're gonna forget about that in February because I do think that like a fresh start is really good for a lot of people, and
Yeah, it feels good. January 1st feels good. It's like, let's do
yeah.
this. Let's restart the year. Yeah.
And I think that like going into days with goals is a great thing. And so like I just kind of want to like look at the way that I spent my life in 2025 and like let's do it a little bit better in 2026. And
Let's switch
like
it up. Yeah.
you don't have to do that on January 1st. You can do it
Yeah.
whenever works for you.
Yeah, and we're doing this. I feel like this has a purpose and it's like more purposeful screen time and it's not like us just spending time online doom scrolling. We're actually reconnecting and talking about all this. So I think this is already moving forward.
Yeah, I mean it's already like I've had conversations with people that like I haven't talked to in a while, like messages
In
that
a
like
year, I haven't. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So to me, that like this is not wasteful. This is like I said to you when we started this, I was like, even if we are just sitting down and talking to each other for an hour, like that's not a waste to me.
yeah, exactly. I'm on the same level as you, so I want to stop overconsumption. Just buying things because I think I need them, and really take a second and think about, is this really something that you need? I don't really need more clothes. I don't need any more gadgets. I need nothing else. I just want to save more, spend less, consume less, and use what I have until I truly need something new. Um, and I want to leave burnout in 2025. I'm done with it. Um, you don't get a prize for being burnt out. You just feel fatigued and overwhelmed on the regular. So I'm going to spend my time more purposefully to reduce fatigue, increase joy, and hopefully live like that for all of 2026. I know I mean, I work in a job where there's high burnout, so it's going to happen, but knowing when to recover is really important. So I'm going to take some time and put in a plan to make sure that my schedule is ready, my routine is done, spending 20 minutes nightly extra so I can get like the next day ready so I'm not burning out doing things in the morning and rushing all day. Um, just preparing myself. So being proactive instead of reactive.
Yeah, I think that's great, and I think like for you especially, you are like an all-in person. So you went from like never running to like I'm training for a marathon.
Yeah, I think it's like my best and worst quality.
Yes.
Like I'm all in 100% or I'm completely out. So like when I was done the marathon, I didn't run for like 6 months. I was like, that's it. Tie up these shoes. We're done here. Like once the goal was met, but I'm really trying to be more balanced in 2026 and like do like sustainable goals. So not a full marathon, just like let's run 3 times a week. Make that happen however you can and be consistent with it without a huge goal in mind other than your general health and well-being.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
I feel
like
like everything I've done has been like that.
yeah. I agree with like the burnout thing. I feel like I'm not in a place right now to say I'm going to leave that in 2025 because I'm halfway through the school year right now and finishing my dissertation. So like I am burnt out already. And I know that
I
it's not
know.
stopping right now, but like I would love if I could get to the end of this year and feel like that's a good goal for me next year.
Yeah, I feel like there's moments in your life where burnout is inevitable, right? Like you're in school, you're working, there's a specific goal that you just have to get to, and you just put your head down and you go, go, go. I think the problem for me comes where I don't have this specific goal in mind anymore. I'm at the job I really want to be at, I'm at the house I want to be at. Like my life feels good. But I continue to just I just continue to go, go, go to the point of burnout where I feel like it affects me negatively without the big goal at the end to rest and relax afterwards. So I need to reel it in and pay attention to like how I'm balancing everything out.
Yeah. I think that's an awesome goal for you to like leave it behind and where you're at right now is like your time to find the balance.
Yeah. And I'm working on it. Like truly, have I ran for like 12 weeks straight. And then when the holidays hit and I knew that things were going to be really hectic, I decreased a little bit of the running, but still felt good getting everything done and schedules done and things like that. I'm convinced that people who are like super fit, it's like that has to be their job. There is like no time sometimes to get that stuff done
I
all
know.
day long. It's crazy to me, but I feel like I did a really good job balancing over the holidays for the first time in a long time. We were like ahead of the game. We got everything we needed to get done. Decorations came down. It was like everything feels good. I feel like we're off to a really good start.
Yeah, good. I'm happy to hear that for you. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually, but I'm just like being honest with myself that like right now is not the time I beat burnout and it's okay. I'm just gonna stay afloat for now.
No, but that's why I mean, I will food prep for you. We'll get you set up in certain ways and you'll at least take some things off of your plate. But it doesn't stop. I mean, even no matter how many people help you in your like phase of where you just have to like go and get stuff done, the burnout still happens. Something else will fill that place that you need to get done. Yeah. So,
All right, so you're leaving burnout in 2025. What are you bringing into 2026? What are you finding?
well, I mean, I'm finding more joy in 2026. I want to read for pleasure, like just read books for pleasure instead of for school or for work um, and I don't want to like scroll and just read that stuff. I want to read actual books. I don't want to give myself a number because I'm never going to hit it. But
Well, you're going to start with atmosphere because it's a
okay.
five-star read, okay?
Hmm.
Yep. There he is, right on cue. All
All
right.
right. What do you got?
Okay, so I've got two words that really resonated with me for like finding in 2026. Number one, hydration. I think that is like actually attainable for me at this point. And over my winter break, um, I drank so much coffee that I felt like the SpongeBob episode where they are just like dried up. They're just a dried up sponge and a sea star. I don't know how I'm still alive with like the sips of water that I drank and like the many, many cups of Wawa coffee that I drank at mom
Just
and dad's.
dabbing your lips with a wet sponge.
Truly so dehydrated and it's so bad. But I'm not like a again, I think like resolutions are great for some people. Some people are just like that's not their thing and that's fine. For me, I don't want restrictive goals. Like I'm never going to say like I'm not going to do this. So for me, being like I'm going to drink more water is like that is something I can do this year. I am drinking a latte right now. But
Good. Starting off on the right foot.
well, I drank enough water today to say like okay, I can afford a latte, but yeah, I'm never going to stop drinking coffee because I love it and it is my comfort drink and it is like a connection drink for me. Um,
I can't wait to get up in the morning for my coffee. It's my favorite drink, like thing that I eat during the day.
yeah, I just like, I love it. I will drink it after dinner. I'm like, it is my medicine. Okay. It is my medicine. If I have a little bit of a headache, I'll just drink a coffee. It'll be fine. My belly's a little upset. Coffee will settle it. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm sure there's science for you behind that.
There isn't. It's just, it's all up here. But
Do you want to know what I do to stay hydrated?
no.
A good tip. I, s-
Rev!
I, I set an alarm on my phone for every hour that doesn't go off with sound. It just vibrates and it just says take a sip.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to turn it off the first one
You're a
and never reset it.
You're a better person than me, okay? I bet you're drinking water right now.
I am.
Well, I am enjoying my latte, okay? But in 2026, I am finding hydration. I just think for my body to keep functioning, for my skin, for every part of life, I got to do something here. This is not sustainable. So I am finding hydration. That is my first word. I do have a second word that I am looking to find in 2026, and that is softness. And I just feel like many areas of my life, I can just soften a little bit and be a little less rigid on
Yeah.
myself and just like my reactions to things and um like I want to have just like a soft, calm night where I'm cozy and wearing fuzzy socks and reading a book. And I don't need to watch like a show about murder.
Yeah. I agree.
I want to be softer in like my approach to people and my approach to conflicts. Because I know I'm not going to be without conflict this year, but yeah, I would like to be a little bit softer in 2026.
I agree. I think I can definitely take a note from that book for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like my reactions are like rigid and cold sometimes, just I don't know why, but I can definitely soften up. I could definitely soften up. I could just soften up in general how I react to things, how I approach things. And I think the response you get from people when you do that, and listen, not every situation needs me to soften up. There are some situations where I need to just still stay firm, but I think the areas that could use it, the reaction you're going to get from people will be positive and softer and warmer for you too.
Yeah, I mean, like I think of it like this kind of, an example is like when I am speaking to children, which I do every single day, if I want their energy to be calm and soft, then I'm lowering my voice and I'm talking to them in a sing-songy way and I'm just keeping myself calm because we're co-regulating at that point. So I am just hoping that if I myself am looking at softening my demeanor in the world. I'm hoping the world will give me some softness back this year.
Yeah, I think that's a great goal. I'm on board with that. I'll try that too.
Ooh, all right.
I don't have a specific goal in mind that I'm gonna like, but the softness is nice. The softness and less burnout. I think they will go together though. I think I will soften if I'm less burnout.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I'm also more hydrated, I'll probably be softer too. Do we want to do our questions of the week?
Yeah, question of the week. Let's do it.
All right. So,
Yours is the first one.
yeah. So we are big Stranger Things fans in this family, and zero spoilers. We can't say anything about any of it because there's new fans that are just discovering this show. So,
I know, but like if you haven't watched the last I mean,
don't say
please do it.
anything. I'm sad that it ended, but my question of the week is very Stranger Things coded. So, what would be your song to keep you safe? What would you want to listen to keep your connection to the right side up?
My running up that hill.
Yeah.
That song was so good for that part. But I've actually thought about this prior.
Hmm.
My song for that moment, and it has to be like something that doesn't get old. It just is Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
That's my choice. It's like about escaping and like being with your people and like getting out of somewhere. It has like a good beat to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
That
like
would be my running up that hill.
also has some like happy memories tied to it for you. Like we've seen Bruce perform live. Like
Yeah. Yeah. It would bring me back to happy places for sure. Yeah.
awesome. I love that
What about
one.
you?
All right, so for me, it is Electric Love by Borns. That song,
Okay.
it just like it never gets old to me. It's so fun. And
Yeah, and it has like a really good like
lightning in a bottle.
push.
That's
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
is for me. And I just love it. I am a Swiftie to my core, and I would never deny a Taylor Swift song. But I have listened to that song over and over again, and it hasn't gotten old to me. So that
It's a
would be
feel
it.
good song for sure.
That would
Yeah.
be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well my question of the week, I'm going to piggyback on the Stranger Things. What would your superpower be? Why would Papa want you in the lab? Why are you being kept there?
Okay, so my immediate selfish reaction is that I would want to fly. Like who wouldn't?
Flying's a classic one.
You know?
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
But I wouldn't choose that. If I had a second to like think about it, my superpower would be to be able to go into people's minds and understand them no matter the language or like whether they're non-speaking or anything like that. I haven't said yet, but I'm a speech language pathologist, and so like language is my jam, and I would love if I could speak every single language in the world, but even that would not have me connected with everyone because I have a lot of non-speaking students.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like if I could just go into their brains and be like, "Oh, that's what you were thinking about?
Hmm.
That's what you were trying to say?" That would be my superpower. Cuz it wouldn't even
I like
like
this.
it wouldn't be just like for my job, obviously, like it would be helpful in
Yeah.
so many ways.
I like
And
this. Now, is this like mind reading or is it more what they want you to know?
yeah, like it's like what they want me to know, like they're showing me and like talking to me. I guess it would be like telepathy, right? Like I can
Sure.
communicate
Yeah,
with them
I like it.
without having to like know their language or without them having to say anything, honestly.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah. You'd
pets
have
are
any job
included.
you wanted in the world.
Yeah. I am including I'm including animals in this. So it's like no, I don't
Got it.
just speak all
Perfect.
human languages, but like animal languages are also in there. And
It
really
totally makes sense.
this is so I can talk to Rav. Okay? That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. This totally makes sense. Well, I had like my initial also, I had like an initial immediate, which was like teleportation, right? Like let's just send me somewhere. But the more I thought about it, I would love to have the superpower that the guy in About Time has. So you could just like go back in time and relive a moment.
Ooh,
Um, you could change things in that moment if something like, like the sliding doors effect, like help help in moments or just let things be. But my favorite part about that movie is like he goes back in time and just redoes the day and is present during the entire thing and just remembers things and like spends time with the people he loves. He doesn't like eventually decide to like actually change things. He just like is like things are probably going to end up how they are no matter what. Obviously there's moments where he does go back and change like huge moments that like should have never happened, but I would like that. Like sort of time control, time travel where I could like yeah, just pop back in, say hi to people, pop
would
back out.
would you go back and like slow it down if you could, or just like relive it,
I guess it's just different for every moment. I mean, I don't know.
or like speed it
I
up,
don't
like
know.
really hard part of your life, speed through it.
Yeah, like, there be moments where I'd like probably go back and like maybe go to school a little bit sooner or like go to, some like silly things like that. But I do think I'm like where I'm supposed to be. But a lot of things I would just like go back and spend more time enjoying things where I feel like I was rushed or burnout or, you know, just moments with my 10-year-old that I could go back and just have like a full day again. Moments with people I miss. It would be cool.
The day I was born, you'd relive it over and over
Yep.
again
Every day. Yeah.
before I could talk.
Just like one day without Ravi barking in our podcast.
Never heard of it.
Never gonna happen.
No. All right, I like that. So time travel and telepathic communication with all creatures.
Yeah,
We'd
we'd be killing it.
Yeah, we'd rule the world.
I love it. Yeah.
Awesome. Think that's all we got for the week.
Yeah. Until next week, take care of yourself. And no matter where we are, here, away, somewhere in between, we'll meet you under the W.